Luka Doncic has already achieved a lot in his career. At a young age, he has proved multiple times how talented he is. But his journey to the NBA wasn't easy. In this video, let's revisit how Luka Doncic became one of the most gifted basketball players of all time. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the bell button so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Luka's father, Sasa Doncic, was a professional basketball player in Slovenia. He was just a toddler when he first watched his father play live. By the age of 5, he was already playing basketball regularly. When he was 8, he attended his first actual basketball practice. His coach only took 16 minutes to recognize that he was more skilled than the other kids his age, so he moved him up to play with the 12-year-olds. After several practices, the coaches transferred him from the basketball school to the Olympia Club team, designed for the most dedicated athletes. He didn't stand out as the star player in the early years. He often played a supportive role and never led the team in scoring. This was partly due to his 3-year age gap with teammates. Despite feeling like the younger brother off the court, he refused to accept a similar role on the court. At 13, Luka competed with peers for the first time in an international under-13 tournament in Rome. Despite being 5'11" inches tall, he displayed skills and understanding of the game far beyond his years. He impressed with his no-look passes and smooth jump shots. In the tournament's final game, he achieved a 54-point triple-double, leading his team to a 104-76 victory. He was named the tournament MVP, averaging 34 points per game. Luka's outstanding performance grabbed the interest of every youth scout across Europe. 6 months later, Luka boldly decided to leave his parents and move to Real Madrid. It was a tough decision for him. Adjusting to life in Madrid was difficult. He knew nobody, and his English was limited to basic phrases, but he quickly learned Spanish. Moving to Madrid was a big change for Luka because Real Madrid was famous for football, not basketball. Their basketball team hadn't won anything in 5 years. But he took on these challenges bravely. He did well in youth tournaments and quickly adapted to life in Spain. When he was 16, he got to play for Real Madrid for the first time. This made him the youngest player ever to play for the club. In the 2015-16 season, Luka became a regular member of Real Madrid's senior team. When he debuted in the EuroLeague, he became only the 21st player ever to do so before turning 17. At just 17, he amazed his teammates with his high basketball IQ. Then in the 2016-17 season, Luka's talent truly stood out. Before turning 18, he was named Player of the Week in the Spanish League in December 2016. 4 days later, he was named MVP in the EuroLeague round, becoming the youngest player to achieve this. Luka was a starter and the best player in Europe's toughest competitions. By the end of the season, he won the EuroLeague MVP of the Round Award 3 more times. He was also voted unanimously as the EuroLeague Rising Star and won the Best Young Player Award in the Spanish League. He joined the Slovenian national team for the 2017 Eurobasket tournament. He played alongside Goran Dragic, who had previously been a teammate of Luka's dad when Luka was only 6 years old. They came together to create the most formidable backcourt duo in Europe. Dragic's lightning speed caused headaches for defenders, while Luka meticulously broke down defenses with accurate passes. In Slovenia's quarterfinal win against Latvia, he played great, scoring 27 points and grabbing 9 rebounds. In the semifinals against Spain, he scored 11 points, grabbed 12 rebounds, and assisted on 8 baskets without making any mistakes. This helped Slovenia win. Luka scored 8 points in the final against Serbia and got 7 rebounds. Unfortunately, he got hurt and had to leave the game in the 3rd quarter. But Dragic's fantastic performance, scoring 35 points, helped Slovenia win. Dragic was named the tournament MVP, and Luka's consistent play got him on the all-tournament team. When the 2018 club season began, everyone knew Luka was the best player and leader at Real Madrid. He dominated in both the Spanish League and the EuroLeague, winning multiple Player of the Round and Player of the Month awards and becoming the youngest player ever to do so. He achieved the first triple-double in the Spanish League since 2007, a rare feat in European basketball where players usually don't play as many minutes as in the NBA. Leading Real Madrid to victory in the EuroLeague, he became the youngest player to win MVP of the Final Four and the regular season MVP. He repeated this success in the Spanish League, guiding Real to the title and winning the season MVP award. Luka became the LeBron James of European basketball. He was good at finding passing lanes for his teammates and making space for his shots. Even though he wasn't very fast or athletic, he could still move around the court well. While his shooting wasn't perfect, he always made big shots when needed. His exceptional performance was partly due to his dedicated training regimen. Starting at 16, he regularly visited the P3 Institute in Santa Barbara. At P3, they used advanced technology like cameras and sensors to analyze how athletes moved. When he started training at P3, they aimed to improve his mobility and explosiveness. Their analysis revealed that Luka was exceptionally good at stopping quickly, which is crucial for controlling the ball and moving close to the basket. Even though Luka was smashing records and leading teams in Europe, some NBA team bosses didn't think he was good enough. They were worried his skills wouldn't work in the NBA, thinking he was too slow. So, the Atlanta Hawks picked him third in the NBA draft and then traded him to the Dallas Mavericks. In his first NBA season, Luka didn't even start as the main point guard, but he got his chance to shine when Dennis Smith Jr. got injured. In his first start, he helped the Mavericks beat the Celtics with 15 points and 8 assists. After that, he went on a hot streak in December, scoring an average of 20 points, grabbing 7 rebounds, and making 7 assists over 11 games. By January, he became the youngest player to ever get a triple-double in the NBA, and the first teenager to get a triple-double with 30 points or more. He ended his rookie season as one of only 5 players to average at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. In his second year, Luka set a record by reaching 2,000 points faster than any other player in NBA history. He did it even quicker than LeBron James and Kevin Durant. Once he got used to playing in the NBA, he became the most important player who made everything happen. He averaged almost 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists for the season, and he made it onto the All-NBA first team. But when the playoffs started, he stepped up even more. In his first playoff game against the Clippers, he scored an amazing 42 points, the most ever by a player in their first NBA playoff game. Then, in Game 4 of the series, he made history again by getting a 40-point triple-double. That means he scored 40 points, grabbed 17 rebounds, made 13 assists, and helped the Mavericks win. Despite Luka's impressive efforts, the Clippers proved too much for Dallas, winning the series in 6 games. His individual performance was exceptional, with him scoring an average of 31 points, grabbing 10 rebounds, and dishing out 9 assists per game. He made history in his third year, earning a spot on the All-NBA first team and finishing 6th in the MVP voting. Dallas faced the Clippers again in the playoffs, and Luka's performance improved even more. He averaged 35.8 points, 8 rebounds, and 10 assists per game. However, the Mavericks still lost the series in 7 games. Some people started doubting Luka's ability to lead his team to playoff victories. But he was only 21 years old then, and returned even stronger in the 2021 to 2022 season. He had exceptional games against the Clippers, scoring 96 points in 2 back-to-back matches, including a career-high 51 points in 1 game. During February, he made history by averaging 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists per game while shooting over 40% from three-point range. He again made the All-NBA first team, and the Mavericks started winning in the playoffs. They defeated the Jazz in the first round, but faced a tough challenge against the defending Western Conference champion Phoenix Suns. The series against the Suns was intense, with both teams winning their home games in the first 6 matches. Game 7 was played in Phoenix, and many expected the Suns to win. However, the Mavericks surprised everyone with a dominant performance, securing a convincing victory and advancing to the next round. However, in the conference finals against the Warriors, despite Luka scoring an average of 32 points per game, the Mavs were outmatched and lost the series in 5 games. In the 2023 season, he stood out when he scored a career-high 60 points and grabbed 21 rebounds in a single game. This made him the first player in NBA history to achieve a 60-point, 20-rebound triple-double in a game against the New York Knicks. He joined James Harden as the only player to achieve a 60-point triple-double. Despite Luka's impressive performances and earning another spot on the All-NBA first team, the Mavericks missed the playoffs that season. Let's talk about this year, 2024, when Luka took another giant leap forward and got even better at basketball. He boosted his stats to a remarkable 33.9 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 9.2 assists per game, winning his first scoring title. In a game against Atlanta in January, he had a fantastic performance, scoring 73 points. It was the fourth highest scoring game ever, and the first time someone scored 70 points while shooting over 75% from the field. Throughout the season, he slowly and steadily broke down every defense he faced. His footwork became so precise that every step seemed to have a purpose. He understands space and basketball tactics, has excellent ball handling skills, has terrific footwork, and has a strong body. When asked about his signature move, he mentioned he didn't practice it specifically, calling it the slow step. This move, along with his other skills, helped him dominate on the court. If you want to see more interesting videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification button to stay updated on the latest.